It's the weekend, baby.
It's the weekend, let's have some fun.
Sing to him, Tom.
I came to party with everyone. I came to dance, 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 dance.
Get 'em up, get 'em up.
I came to dance, 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 dance,
Get 'em
dance.
up, get 'em up. Let's go. Ain't no party like a Southern Soul Party, cause the Southern Soul Party don't stop. Ain't no party like a Southern Soul Party, cause the Southern Soul Party gonna rock. Let's go. I stepped in the club like a bow-legged pimp. All drinks on me, don't spend a cent. Like Section 8, I'll pay your rent. Put ice on your arm and freeze your wrist. On a party train, come catch a ride. Like sting or nut, but fit you all inside. Baby, drop real low and keep it live. Put up to your bumper, so let me ride.
Ooh, baby, I saw when you walked through that door, and I knew I had to have you, girl, on the dance floor.
Let's go.
From head to toe, baby, you're a dime, yes you are. Just give me one dance and you'll be mine. Give your friends your first chance, kick off those heels. Yeah. This is a hole in a wall, baby, so you know the deal. I came to dance, 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 dance,
Get 'em
dance.
up, get 'em up.
I came to dance, 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 dance,
Get 'em
dance.
up, get 'em up. Let's go. Ain't no party like a Southern Soul Party, cause the Southern Soul Party don't stop. Ain't no party like a Southern Soul Party, cause the Southern Soul Party gonna rock. Let's go.
Got some penny, good blues, some spades and pretty ladies. Ooh, big trunks, nice clothes, and a couple Mercedes. Forget about your stress and let your mind be free. Back it up, babe. Hey DJ, turn it up for me.
Hippin', hoppin', poppin', lockin', steppin', groovin', body moving, always fresh. I'll never be whack. The party right here where I'm standing at. You show me some love and I'll show it back. To a Southern Soul beat, I dance all night. The party gonna jump and Teddy Bear on the mic. Don't worry about your haters, do what you like. Sling your hair, baby, don't lose your tracks. I got some glue and some thread, we can sew it back. In the middle of the club is where I'm at. Now lean real low and put a hump in your back. Get 'em up,
Dance, dance, dance,
get 'em
dance.
up, let's go.
Dance, 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 dance,
Get 'em
dance.
up, get 'em up, let's go. Ain't no party like a Southern Soul Party, cause the Southern Soul Party don't stop. Ain't no party like a Southern Soul Party, cause the Southern Soul Party gonna rock. Let's go. Best place to party is a hole in the wall. Guarantee you'll have a ball. Let Southern Soul all in your bones. Hear it around like a cell phone and dance.
Come on, share it. Shout out to Wanda D. Hollis. Thanks for the share.
Sexy lady, so fine. On a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 99. Little mama, how you do, you do. Tell me what it takes to get into you. She said, I'm really, really not that type of girl. It's gonna take more than that to rock my world. If you get out on the floor, and you can roll it, we can talk some more. She said, jump up, roll it, jump back, roll it, to the left, y'all, roll it, back to the right, roll it, cha-cha up, roll it, cha-cha back, roll it, sit. Step, turn.
Now two-step.
Turn.
Let's go.
First, can we get another round? See, I need to be lit up before I get on down. After I dance with you. Let's take it to the crib, show you all my moves. She said, boy, stop your dreaming, get on the floor. Stop your scheming. Right now I wanna have a little fun. Later on I'll let you know if you're the lucky one. She said, jump up,
Roll it, roll it.
jump back, roll it to the left, y'all. Roll it back to the right, roll it, cha-cha up,
Yeah. Good morning. That is your morning wake up mix, your Southern Soul mix with your man DJ Grady, baby. I hope that got your blood circulating, got you waking up early this morning. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day. Oh, well, long morning because it started early. Shout out to my people over there listening overseas. Thank you, everybody. I want to say thank you to the family. Wanda D. Hollis, Shamika G. Clark, Be the Light, LaRonda, Vera Thomas, Tisa Beatty. Just thank everybody, the team, everybody who had a part in the building of this brand. And man, shout out to everybody. What's Knowledge, Dr. V, Nurse V. Is it Nurse V? Is Wanda D. Shout out to the family, everybody who had played a part in the growth of this channel, this platform. Just honored to be recognized amongst elite people. And it's a humbling experience. But I want to thank everybody. I know we having some technical issues with the team. They're trying to get on. I know y'all logging on. Gotcha. We got some great things we're going to talk about because I definitely want to talk about these bad kids, doing what they do in school and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons why I played the Southern Soul music, because somebody, those type of music, those type of songs, it reminds me of getting a whipping. You know what I mean? Just that little clap sound like a smack. You know what I mean? See, man, it just, I don't know what it is, but certain sounds just take me back, just make me go back to when I was a little bad kid. Got a chance to talk with my brother. Shout out to Rob, who was reminiscing of our childhoods, getting whoopings and stuff. And mom and pop, me and my brother, we were bad kids. We put holes in sheetrock and stuff, and sister tell on us, whatnot. Shout out to my big brother, Paul Hooks. What's going on, Paul? Man, we got work to do, Paul. Yes, sir. Great start. Thank you so much. I played that Southern Soul Dance by Mr. DJ Teddy Bear. I forgot who sang that Roll It song. I think it's Mr. Sam. But yeah, just kick off. Hold on, let's check this out though. I'm gonna play the other song. This song I played, the last song I played. But just listen to the song, maybe thought about a whooping I got. Just that little slap right there. I'm gonna tell you something. Man, one day I was in school. I was one of those hyperactive kids and got a hold to some candy one day. And I'm sitting in class and just, I don't know, I just had a burst of energy. So I started doing cartwheels and flipping in the classroom, just flipping in. This was the third grade at C.W. Hill Elementary School. And so I'm just in there just acting a fool. Teacher got me back to my chair. I'm sitting down. I'm having loud outbursts. I remember this like it was yesterday. And I'm sure my Grady Knights people remember that. My Grady High School people remember, because a lot of times, when you in a community, you grew up I went from elementary school to high school in the same community. So a lot of my, people that remember me from the third grade. Shout out to the Victor Chapman, the world-renowned Victor Chapman. What's going on, bro? Man, we working, man. We working. So I'm in class and stuff, just acting a fool and whatnot. And kids laughing at me. Next thing you know, the kids start putting their head down, looking down at the paper like they're doing work. So I look over at the door. It's my mother standing at the door with a belt. So I was like, oh man. So she like, come on with me. So my mom took me to the principal's office and whooped me. But that wasn't it right there. So, after she whipped me, I came back and sat down in the class and stuff. So I started doing my work, whatever like that. And so I thought, the coast was clear. I can go back to acting a fool. I'm acting a real fool now. And I started back doing my cartoons and flip. So they had this little coat room. I don't know, how great high school C.W. Hill Knights remember this. It's a coat room where you put your coats and stuff in. Had tinted windows and all that stuff. And so the teacher put me in there. So I'm really acting a fool. I'm beating on the glass and just acting a monkey in there. Next thing you know, I look at the door. My dad was at the door. So teacher got me out the room. So my dad asked me these two questions. He said, do you want to whip it in front of your classmates, or you want in the bathroom? I selected the bathroom. So I was like, you know what? I said, no, I'm going to get it. Pop told me, you see, Pop didn't believe in whipping no clothes. He's like, you pull your pants down. I looked at him like, he's like, yeah, pull your pants down. I'm like, oh man, saying to myself, oh man. So I said, well, I ain't gonna cry. So Pop hit me with the belt one time. Pow. Then, oh, you ain't gonna cry. Pow, pow. So that the beat from this song reminded me of that whooping. It was sounded just like that. It went on for a good 3-4 minutes till I just broke out and started hollering. You know, everything has its trigger. Isn't that right? Wanda D was talking about certain music, certain sound, and you know, in every sound, everything has triggers and stuff like that. So Southern soul music is my trigger. That's right. That's my mentor, D. Victor Chapman. He gonna taught me a lot of stuff. Say I'm a beast in these streets. That's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. Let me bring the team on. Let me see. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. LaRonda, are you ready? Let me see. Are you ready? Cause we got some stuff to talk about today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Nicole, Miss Nikki, baby. All right, where you at? Let me see. Let me bring Miss LaRonda in. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Warsaw, North Carolina. My sister. Reality LaRonda. See, I almost forgot her name. Y'all had so much going on. Miss LaRonda, how you doing? Yeah, you there with me?
Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. This is Reality Rhonda. How's everyone doing this morning? This cloudy morning.
I know.
Making me have some difficult.
Yeah. So good morning. I know that the weather's kind of bad. What's up, Southwest Shouty, man? Man, we've been. How's everything going? Hope all is well with you, Southwest. Thank you, man. I'm just honored and blessed to be here, man. Y'all just don't know. Boy. I had a scary night last night. I went on stage and did a comedy set. I DJ'd, then did a comedy set. But it wasn't the scary part. Driving home, my vision got blurred. I was like, Lord, not now, Lord, don't take me now. But I'm here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in.
I'm sorry to hear that, boy.
But hey, I made it. We made it. What's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. Well, let's jump into it. What's on the box today? You know.
Well, I first want to say that you were about being bad. Oh God. I don't know about being bad because I was a lady.
You was a lady. I was a damn fool in school. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, when the teachers used to put me in that coat room, and I've been in there on numerous occasions. I used to eat the kids' lunch. Well, I used to eat their dessert out their lunch. That's how I got the name Greedy Grady.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh, kids, they be in there crying at lunchtime because some of the kids, because it was 50-50. It was 50-50, half white, half black. So the white kids had the little Debbie brownies and stuff like that. So it was something. So I was I was a Greedy Grady. And what really got me the name Greedy Grady, to go back to the second grade, my teacher took the class to lunch. We had just came back from lunch, and I had a classmate to bet me that I wouldn't bite off the teacher's hamburger. The teacher had went to McDonald's, got a McDonald's hamburger. Now this was, I don't know, I was in the second grade. I know I was in second grade. I can't tell you what year it was. But she said, Grady, I bet you won't eat a fry. She said, Grady, I bet you won't bite off a hamburger. My dumb butt said, I bet you won't eat a fry. So she went up there, got a fry. And my butt went up there and bit off the hamburger. So when the teacher came back from the teacher's lounge, I said, all right, class, turn to page 27. I'm like, okay. So, we in there writing. I just threw a random number out there. I can't remember the number. So we in there writing, doing the homework. So the teacher was making sure we were settled. So when she went back to her desk to have a lunch, she looked and said, who bit off my hamburger? The whole class said in unison, Grady. What they say that for? I said, see, she ate your fries. The teacher didn't hear nothing about the girl eating the fries. So the teacher grabbed that yardstick, that little ruler, that long 100 was that 1 yard? That 1 yard ruler? Man, she went to welling on me.
Yes.
The coach came and pulled off me. I also thankful for Wesley. I want to get Wesley on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the show, if you know Mr. Wesley from Bedford Pine, CW Hill, please tell him I'm looking to get an interview with him because I definitely want to have my teacher, my lifesaver on the show. I definitely, matter of fact, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna reach out to some of my teachers that are still here, and so they can tell you about how I was as a kid. Oh my goodness, y'all will hear some funny stories because the teachers just stopped me in the hallway for me to tell them jokes. All right, we got one more lady to bring to the camera. Are we good? Do we have no? Let's see, she there? We're gonna bring our little sister all the way from Queens by way of Atlanta, and singer-songwriter, author, Miss Beat It Light. Oh yeah. Hold on. Y'all know my vision kind of messed up right now. Let me do this right here. Sorry, Rhonda, I didn't give you the hand claps because I was so busy running my mouth. What's up, Beat It Light? What's going on with you?
Technical difficulties. It's cloudy here, but I never thought it'll keep the signal from my,
Hey, Michael Jackson said, "Blame it on the boogie." Blame it on the boogie.
Yeah, I gotta blame it.
All right. So, what kind of student were you in school before we jump off in this? Article?
It depends on what school. If you talking about grade school, like elementary.
What grade? Let's go to grade school.
Okay, so you talking about elementary, correct?
Grade school, yes, period. You got grade all the way from elementary to high school. It's still a grade.
Well, through elementary, I was an angel because my mother worked in the kitchen.
Okay.
Couldn't do nothing. Kids could be calling me talking about Felicia, and they just calling me, whispering, Felicia. I don't answer. As soon as I go, what? Then the teacher say, I know you're not talking. I'll be like, wow, like you didn't hear the student calling me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I put on the show. See, y'all ain't did nothing in school. Y'all wouldn't even. Y'all boring kids. I need to get.
But in middle school, I don't know what it was because I used to hate this word when they used to call me Fifi, and I used to get bullied a little bit. But I was more scared of my mother, so it didn't exactly work. However, I had to defend myself quite often, so they say a lot of fights. And my mother said, if I gotta come down there. She had to come down there a few times.
My mom. I'm gonna tell you something. Even when I was in high school, my mom came to the school. I don't know why. I would cut class and be walking down the hall. Next thing you know, I turn around, she's standing right there, like, God, Mom, ain't you got something to do? But see, this is what these kids these days now need. They need that discipline. They need that fear. They need to get the teachers, they're doing it wrong. I know one teacher in Atlanta was arrested for pushing a student down. But these kids be getting in your face and everything. See, these are crack babies. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think they're the crack babies.
No. These are the crack babies. See, the parents that was on crack in the 90s, these are their kids. You know what I mean? So, Miss Lamonda, do you have the article, one of the articles about the nope. About the
I have I have the article. A 14-year-old, let me see, Atlanta high school teacher charged with battery after shoving a 14-year-old student to the ground. He told the little boy to sit your ugly A down. 44-year-old is charged with battery after shoving a 14-year-old boy in front of his classmates during an argument back in January 27th, 2022. The kids had cell phone footage. The little boy was actually trying to leave the classroom, I guess he didn't want to be there or something, but the video footage shows him trying to leave the classroom, and the teacher told him to sit his down. And then he said, man, I didn't say blankety blank to you. And so that's when he shoved them down. So, yeah. But he was arrested for what he did. And also, he's no longer working with the school.
Yeah. I think now in that instance, if the kid wanted to leave the class, let him leave. Write him up. Let him go. But I've seen some videos where kids are assaulting the teacher. I was waiting on shout out to DJ J Wiz. He had a video he was preparing to send me about a student who threw a chair at a teacher and it split the teacher head open. And a lot of these kids, man.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
that one article I sent you about the Douglas High School teacher tried to break up a fight with a
Yeah.
student, a 14-year-old student, and the student started just punching the teacher.
Crazy.
You know, and I'm
Yeah.
you know,
It,
teachers can say so much. I
yeah.
know
It
I
was.
worked in school. Go ahead.
It was said that he was trying to break up the fight between the two students. One of the other
Right.
students had entered his classroom. One of the other students had entered his classroom and started on another student, and that's why he was trying to break it up. And so the student turned on him and started hitting on him. But they did arrest the boy for the assault on the teacher.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough. And now they get ready to do the carry law, open carry. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm.
crazy.
I don't know. That's a little. I understand why they would want it, but I think that extreme because the way people react, they be in their feelings. They'll pull the gun before they would try to negotiate or try to diffuse something. So people have short fuses nowadays. If they got that gun, they going for that
Yeah.
first.
Good think about it. Some of these kids, some of the teachers are scared of the students. They're scared.
That's true.
They're scared 2 times. They're scared to lose their
That's all
job,
of,
But
and they're scared of the
that's all
kids,
of them.
because all the
and
students have to do
Yeah.
is file a complaint. The
definitely.
teacher doesn't do nothing. The teacher can say, "Hey, sit your head down. Oh, you cursed at me. I'm gonna file a complaint against you know." Man, they need to bring Joe Clark back. What Mr. Joe Clark at? What don't teachers that
He
like Mr.
passed away,
Lawson? I
didn't
had.
he? I think he
Huh?
passed away, but we need
Who, Morgan
another
Freeman?
new yeah, the one from where
Oh,
they had Lean on Me,
oh, you
the
talking the
movie.
real Joe Clark?
Yeah, he
Okay,
ain't no.
you gonna say Morgan Freeman? Don't talk about Morgan Freeman like that, girl. You scared me.
No, Morgan Freeman is still kicking.
The voice of God.
And it was terrible about that gym teacher with that student came behind her with that belt, uh, and hurt her really bad, and like these kids are a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
That was no need for him to joke around, and it should be they need to, when they say no bullying laws or whatever they got in the schools for the policies, they
Yeah.
should be that they should take also any assault,
Yeah.
so as well as the teachers and the students, because they
Yeah.
need to keep their hands to themselves. I'm sure their parents didn't send them to school to fight, they send them to learn.
Yeah. And and I watched some videos, and the kids they I don't know, they're just really out of control. I seen this one teacher was telling some kid they had, and I hate videos because videos only show you certain aspect of it. They'll never show you the beginning. They only show you the results, the end. And this one lady was talking to the students that were having words back and forth, and she said, the student said to the teacher, "I'll do something to you," and the teacher like, "What? Do it then." No, she said, "I'll snatch that wig off your head." So the teacher like, "Do it," and the girl, like she was walking in the classroom and snatched the teacher's wig off. I was like, man, these kids, like when I worked in the school, this one, yeah, I'm gonna read because I really don't want to tell that story, but I had a kid try to he did put his hands around my neck, but he wasn't able to raise that arm again for 6 to 8 weeks, but yeah, these kids, they out of control, and they do, and they need some structure at home. What the comment said, Miss Nikki said, the kids, what? Hold on,
kids acting like that comes from lack of home training, and that is absolutely true. I agree.
And I think
some of these parents attack you just if you tell them about
they'll fight you about their kid. Mama, I ain't do nothing. Mama, what? They did this and don't even know the half of the story. That's why they got video footage. So the parents, y'all go to school and see, and to defend your child, make sure you sit down and watch the tape first before you act out on the teachers, okay? Watch the videotape because I'm sure they have video footage in all the classrooms, which cameras they should have them in there. But I know for sure that only reason why the kids have lack of home training because sometimes the father is not there in the household and the mother have to work and the kids are raising themselves. So they take that home stuff what they do at home, think they can do that at school.
Absolutely. And y'all remember one of the articles is talking about the 5-year-old boy that attacked a teacher. I'm still puzzled how in the world this 5-year-old get to beat down on a teacher like that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
A 5-year-old. I mean, I have a 5-year-old grandson. That ain't happening. I'm sorry. They maybe these teachers need to be
That
a little thicker.
What's that now?
Bigger.
the pay rate is too low. The pay rate is too low for one thing to be putting up with all that bull crap.
Absolutely.
No, the teachers.
It's
The
a
te-
lot, and you should be able to defend yourself now, especially with high school students. I think, you know what I'm saying? Well, 5-year-old, I'm still, when you read the article and you're hearing they were saying how she was, attacked, you're just saying to yourself, like, I'm still trying to picture pre-K and kindergarten because they said it was a pre-K student. You saying how in the world? I mean, was she bending down and just allowing this child to hit her? They say was throwing stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, if this kid is that outraged, there needs to be special need. Maybe he's autistic, and they do have their outbursts and need some assistance. But they need to get these kids evaluated if they have some behavior problems.
Yeah, I think if your kids have a behavior problem, keep them at home or get them. They need to build a special school for special need kids
Yeah,
because
they do
a lot
have.
of
They. Mhm.
a lot of teachers are unable to deal with because you got to think about it. You have 30 kids in one teacher in a classroom. So the teacher has to engage 30 children, 30 kids for a period of an hour. And the attention span of a kid, it's not fun. You sitting at a desk. The kids sit at a desk doing as they are told. And that's tough being a kid. I know because I was bored with school. I finished my class assignment, nothing to do. I act out. Like in high school, this is what I would do. I would especially with Coach Olson. I don't know if he's here or gone, but Coach Olson at Grady High School, there was a period right before lunch. I would do my assignment so fast, and a lot of times the day before school, I would do like the next chapter early. My mom always made sure I did my assignments early. I didn't wait till it was due. And the teacher give you that extra time like you do the regular class work. I work on your homework. My homework was already done for next week. So I would wait till you get close time for lunch. Shout out to my boy Willie Moses. He was in my classroom with me. And we both get kicked out at the same time just so we can get lunch early. We get lunch right behind the special ed class. I want to be first so we can go outside and play and run the halls and stuff. Because a lot of times you don't get that much time for lunch. So the coach, he'll put us out of class, and Coach Olson will put us out of class. We go eat lunch because we were supposed to be in the office. Shoot, we went downstairs right past the office to the cafeteria. Greedy. All right, DJ Effects. I'm gonna put it up there. I just got to get that logo downloaded onto this computer, on this broadcast computer. I'm gonna put the logo
Now,
up.
y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Did they stop recess in school? Because I don't think these kids have recess now.
No.
Lunch to get some of that energy out, and that's the problem. They just confined to sitting down all day for
I think
whatever
they
amount
need
of
to put.
hours in school.
I think they need to put naps back in school. Sometimes we need a nap.
Naps.
Yeah,
That
man.
was in what was that, kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Have naps. You don't have naps in kindergarten. You don't
Your
have
line is
naps
breaking.
in kindergarten. So
They don't do naps anymore.
No, so they don't do that no more either, huh?
Her line is breaking.
just
Her
in
phone.
kindergarten.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh.
okay, yeah. I agree that I know only in kindergarten, but then when they go to first grade and up, they expect it to sit still and like that 5-year-old, they need to actually have that child evaluated and make sure that it's not on, I'm not putting it on autistic, but they have some problems going on and he needs to be in a classroom setting that can deal with that.
Now I'm gonna tell you something.
Absolutely.
In my case, evaluating when you help me. It was a good whipping, but a whipping didn't even stop me because I knew what I was doing though. They put me in special ed and everything. They put me down there trying to embarrass me and break me. You didn't break me. You couldn't break me because I'm still crazy.
Oh Lord.
They tried to embarrass me.
Yeah, I mean, I only can speak of I have a special need child, and I know early intervention is best. So from the time that she was small, and we give a shout out to Babies Can't Wait here in Atlanta. I'm not sure if it's in other states, but if it is, definitely check it out because as your child goes to the doctor, they evaluate how they are in the spectrum as a development as the child develops. And so I was already knew where she was at by the age of 3, and they gave her the therapy, speech, occupational, and physical therapy. And then basically she went in, what they call it when you go to school, nursery or whatever, early, where they only went half a day. So that's when they had
Yeah.
her in special need, and they told me what would I expect once she started school because of her disability. Because with the
Yeah.
IEP, they'll tell you. So obviously, some of these kids are not getting evaluated because some people are in denial, and they see their kids like there's kids who's just rambunctious. They're not bad, so they just need some little bit discipline.
Yeah.
And then there's some kids who you know they just don't. Something's not right, whether it be mental or an actual something's wrong, like if they have autistic or mental retardation. You don't know. So
Yeah. Yeah. And
so
it's
once you
it's about consistency though. Consistency
yeah,
with the parenting with the kids and stuff. Because
that too.
it can be corrected.
Yeah,
It
I
can
mean,
be
all things
corrected.
corrected. Like I said, early intervention helps. So, I mean, Aaliyah, she just graduated back May of last year, and it was challenging. And like I said, elementary school years was very interesting. She would have her outbursts, and I remember when she was in Easter Seals, with a shout out to them too. For those who have special need kids, that's under 12 and under. That's a service that they can have for full daycare and after school. So that was a blessing for me. And they was able to have the kind of care that she needed, you know, for a type of child, because a regular daycare won't accept children
Yeah.
with those particular special needs.
Yeah. It's that in your case is tough. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about the other bad kids who know they doing wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they need some discipline, but they should have more structure. And people, like I said, when they acting out like that, basically, when you hear these articles, it's like the school policies, they need to be strict, because that boy should not have been able to walk in that classroom with the
Mm-hmm.
14-year-old. He shouldn't have been able to walk in that classroom and then go start a fight with another student, and then the teacher had to proceed to break it up, and then causing that teacher to be attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Hold on.
they need security up and down the hallway.
Hold on. So I was trying to feed her in that she was calling in on the on the Zoom at the same time. LaRonda, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was
Hey.
trying to mute your mic on the other thing so your picture can show, but it's not working. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right. Yeah, but it's tough. But like the kids that are fighting the teachers and stuff like that, we're referring to them. Embarrass them. Bring their parents up there to the school, or get them out of there. Do like the Joe Clark. Lean on me. Get them out of here. Get them out of there.
Definitely, yeah.
I thought they had security in these schools anyway. I don't know how it is in Atlanta, but I know here in Duplin County, they have security in the middle schools and the high schools, and even on the community colleges campus. So I thought they had security out there.
Yeah, they do have security in the school, but you got to think about it. You have like maybe 4 retired police officers. Then you may have 2 security guards. Because I worked in Atlanta public schools. So it was only 2 security guards, 4 off-duty officers. And a lot of times the 4 off-duty officers, they'll walk the halls a little bit. Most of the time they congregate and they talking and stuff. So that leaves the 2 security guards. So you got 2 security guards and you got 1,000 kids. They can't be everywhere. They can't. They have to patrol the halls and stuff like that. They don't allow you really go into class unless the principal send you. You really can't really say nothing. Only thing the job for the security guard is to monitor the kids. Make sure they're not cutting class. They're cutting class. You take them to the office. That's about it. As far as them acting out in class, you cannot do nothing to them acting out in class. Now, if you see them fighting the teacher, you can do something about it. But a lot of times in those classrooms, you can see on the video, a lot of times those doors are closed. So what if the teacher on the other end of the hall, the security on the other end of the hallway or downstairs? A lot of these schools campus are built like college campuses. So it's kind of hard to tell, it's hard to tell, what's going on and to be there,
Yeah. Get what you're saying. So they should have a no door closed policy. I mean, because the teachers deserve to have some kind of security and safety, feeling about themselves as well, because that's why a lot of people are not going into the field of teaching, because how bad kids are. But then again, like the young lady said, it just comes from home training. And as far as what you were saying, that it needs to be a school for special needs kids. That's true, but they also have classes within the regular school that are for special needs children as well. So they do it both.
Definitely. That's what I was saying earlier, that they do have it, but if the child is not being evaluated properly, because some parents are in denial and they don't get the child tested, because if your child's unruly and doing things, I mean, from the time that child started kindergarten, especially that 5-year-old that attacked that teacher, definitely, the child needs to be evaluated for behavior problems and find out if there's anything going on, and address it. It's the sooner early intervention, the better. Because they do have certain schools that have certain special need programs. Like my daughter's was kind of on a higher tier because of her severe developmental delay and what was on her IEP. So they have some kids who just have learning disabilities, so they don't really need per se to be in a more controlled environment, because they will have like 2 or 3 paraprofessionals in the classroom to assist the teacher, and the classrooms are extra small. Like they may have anywhere between 5 to 7 kids in there. So with that assistance from the 2 other paras, and this, they're able to control and deal with each child needs accordingly, and they're pretty much in that classroom. They're not going from class to class like regular kids that go to their classrooms on their own.
Oh yeah, hello. Yeah, I had to turn my mic down. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
it'd be nice if it had a school. They don't. I don't know if any outside of the school of the blind or something like that. If they have a total school that is just dedicated for special needs.
They do have a school. Oh, you talking for special needs? I'm talking about badass kids.
Badass kids. But some of them are special needs because why are you acting like that? You know what I'm saying? If
Those
problem,
not special
they
needs
need
kids.
therapy. If you don't know what's going on in some of these homes, that they're seeing abuse. Sometimes kids reflect for what's going on in their household, and like she said with the home training, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors in these kids' homes.
Yeah. And the parents send them badass kids out to them
right on
daycare, high school, daycare, elementary school. It just I don't know. I just some of them need to be beat. Some of them need to go to juvenile or whatever like that. That's the new school right there.
Juvenile detention.
Juvenile detention. Yeah, detention center. They get their lessons in there. Trust me, they gonna make them sit down and learn. They're gonna sit down and learn.
Definitely, but I don't think they just start that way. I mean, once they get to middle school, they had to start earlier.
I'm running for office. I'm running for office. I'm starting out with aldermen. Look at it. Y'all, I like the temptation. Vote for me. I set you free. Teachers, vote for me. I tell you, all disciplined kids. We have we got preschool penitentiaries. Tell you, we got elementary prison. I tell you, we got a place they can put them. Parents, y'all can drop out. Y'all won't bother with the kids. Just drop them off there. They're gonna get their education. Help. It just seems like to me, like a lot of the guys who done serve time in prison, they come out, they're millionaires. They come out, they're successful businessmen. What they do? They learn. They call these rappers call prison college.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Serious, like Lil Wayne said, he went to college. Because think about it, all they gotta do, they got time to study, time to go to the library and study. They're more educated in prison than they do in the classroom.
Absolutely.
And why is that?
I mean, sometimes they learn to be better criminals.
Hold on, Peter. Like, let me say this. See, look at you. You stereotype black mother. You can't say they're all criminals. Sometimes they.
I said some of them learn to be better criminals.
But you gotta look like this. True. You look at it like this. The students don't even respect the female teacher. You get a few male teachers that are disciplined and they keep them in line, just like in the prison. You got male guards. Hey man, keep your head down. Just giving them words of wisdom. They're not gonna listen to a female teacher. They'll run right over them. And most teachers are female. So I wish that.
The scary thing, I'll be looking when my daughters on to school, especially special need teachers, they're the most skinniest, frail teachers I ever seen, and I'm like, wow. And some of them special need kids are strong. You be looking like y'all might need to hire some more teacher with a little umph, because she looked like she's a whole 98 pounds.
Yeah, but I pray for the teachers. I have friends that are teachers, retired friends for teaching and stuff, and they love educating the kids. But some you can't teach everybody because people don't want to be taught. You know, and then you got that much energy bottled up in the child, and you want them to sit down for 8 hours out the day. Come on.
Well, it's a.
Go ahead, Ms. Yolanda.
From what my kids were when they were in school, in high school and stuff, from what they were explaining to me is a lot of kids, they get bullied at home, or something bad is going on in their house between their parents, or like Grady was saying, there's only one parent in the home. So then they come to school and they lash out on the other kids just because things are not going well in their house. So there again, it goes back to upbringing, because, you know, back in the day, your mama would take a broom, drop cord, shoe, anything they can get their hands on, and tear your tail up. So I'm not talking about the special needs, but I'm talking about the other kids. They just need their tails tore up.
Exactly. And you can't label everybody as special needs because they act up.
Oh, no. That's what they do, unfortunately.
Give me a check.
But you know what, I think also the way they spend the money, they don't put enough in education. They need to give back the arts and music programs, because they didn't took all these outlets for these kids. You know what I'm saying? So they have other things so they can divert that energy positively. You know, of course, there's always those kids that's extreme, that definitely exactly what you guys stated applies. But I think when you have these kids sitting, remember we had art, you know, classes, we had homemade economic, you know, classes, and we, you know, cooking, carpentry, all, you know, you have a way of something outside of just math, English, science. You know, after a while you'd be like, ugh, they tune out. They get bored, and it's just they need an outlet, a positive outlet, something they can express themselves.
Yeah, and some of that stuff you can't really apply that to today's life. You know, high school, some college, it depends on whether you're studying in college, but technical school, the hands-on, most of the kids are hands-on. That's why that Clark Howard School is so good, because it's hands-on, it's very interactive, and it's fun for the kids. If they was to change the curriculum of the education curriculum, you have a higher success rate of graduating students. So the kids are bored with what they're being programmed, because all school is, they're just programming you and training you
pretty much
to be an employee,
to be somebody's employee.
Yep. So it's just something. One thing is another. But definitely I got a special treat for you guys. Shout out to my people from Tabernacle Baptist Church. It's a choir that I sung with Avis Henry Ensemble that eventually changed the name to Velma Watkins and Angelic Singers. So I'm definitely going to play a song from our recording days, from the recording choir. Shout out to DJ J Wiz. I didn't know our own DJ J Wiz sung in the choir with me until we had a conversation when I mentioned last week about singing a cappella and singing in the church or whatever like that. So DJ J Wiz was like the youngest guy in the group, and it was funny. So we was talking about that. And then I spoke with his mom. He called his mom on Skype and everything, we talked. But yeah, Wiz grew up with me. Wow. And it's just funny how the world is big, but life is, the circle is small.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So before I play the gospel, anybody got any closing things, statements or comments they want to make?
Be the light. You can go first.
Oh no, you go ahead, sweetie. If you have something to say.
I would just like to say, with both of these topics that we were talking about, I understand kids are bad, but at the end of the day, if it was me, just use common sense, and just if they want to walk out, let them walk out the class. I mean, that's them. You're trying to teach 30 more kids. Let them walk out. Let them do what they do. If they're fighting, I hate to sound like this, but it's just keeping yourself safe. If there are two kids fighting, don't jump in it. Just call security or call the principal, because there are phones. In case you didn't know, there are phones in the classroom now. I don't know if it applies to the schools in Atlanta, but there are phones in the schools here now where they can pick it up and use the intercom or call to the office if anything is to go down. So, I would use, any of those methods just to keep yourself safe, because you got to worry about yourself and then all these other kids that you got to tell to get out the way because two kids decide they want to act up. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody just, all those teachers, I shout, go out to you. I'm praying for you. And I know you love what you do, but keep yourself safe first, because you only got one of you.
Amen.
Amen.
You be the life.
Definitely. Yeah, and I just piggyback off of what LaRonda said, being that we both are moms and our kids was in school, teachers, definitely have a hard job and they're not paid enough. And like she said, with the phones, they do have some with the phones. They should have a panic button like they have in the banks, and it should be cameras in this school. So if they press that panic button immediately, that front office, main office, or whoever security can see what's going on and being able to, enact, whether, saying, just like they have some schools when someone comes in and shoot. It should be some kind of protocol so that, it can offer some kind of extra added security. And they need to utilize, if they have a anti-bullying policy in school, they need to really enforce that, because a lot of them are, lightly, like if a child complain about a child bullying, because fights normally happen when the kids get into fights or they're picking on someone, and that, so it's like to diffuse it. You're here to learn. If there's an issue, they should be able to go to a counselor or tell the teacher, go to the principal, whatever it is, because like LaRonda said, you only have one life, for the students as well as the teachers. So everyone should be able to go into a day of schooling, whether you're the teacher, the educator, or the student, and be able to go home safe.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say one more thing.
Yes.
Pet day to everybody. I hope you're wearing your green. You don't want to get pinched.
She said about St. Patrick's Day. We got to give a shout out to all our Irish Americans out there.
Shout out to the little leprechaun. Shout out to the little people. Every time I see a little people, first I see a little leprechaun. That's
dark olive green. And I saw your green feathers. I like that. Nice.
Thank you.
My computer is dying out.
Blue. Where is he wearing blue?
Yeah, I'm wearing gray. I didn't know it was St. Patrick's Day. That's how. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My computer's doing something crazy. What I was gonna say? Yeah, I don't really celebrate the St. Patrick's Day, not knowing. Somebody come pinch me, they can get their ass whooped. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm put your hand on me. Put your hand on me. I promise you, that'll be the last time you use it. But I want to give some advice to some teachers. Do like my teachers did back in the day. I had this coach, football coach. What's his name? What is that? Coach Renfro. Kids would give him a hard time. He would give me about $10, $20 to rough him up.
Oh,
yeah, sometimes you gotta keep a bully on payroll. You understand, teacher? You can matter of fact, give them $2 because that's what give them so you can get an extra lunch. Do something to the kids, for the kids. I promise you, give them a job to do. My teacher gave me a job. I think they kind of simmered me down too. The teacher gave me a job to do. But sometimes, hey, y'all need teachers need security. Why don't get one of their peers to be your security?
Wow.
Like somebody who everybody's scared of. It was this one kid I know when I was in the 9th grade. He wasn't a bully, but everybody knew this dude could fight. Whenever anybody act up, he'll get up and say, "Sit your butt down before I make you sit down." And you did it too. So yeah, teachers, hey, learn this.
You gotta have a teacher's pet, a protector, right? A teacher's pet.
Yeah, a teacher protector. Yes, yep, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, hold on, what, Mr. Chapman? I don't understand this. What they say right there? He said what?
He said, "Pinch me, and I'll pinch you back."
Yeah.
So that's that comment. So he said, "Pinch me if you're woke."
Look, I ain't studying in school because I ain't know the word pinch spelled like that.
Oh my God.
That's a joke, y'all. Oh my God, my camera is acting up. Whoa. Hold on, I'm out of real quick.
Is that your new logo that you got behind you? All right.
Hold on. Yes. Shout out DJ Effects. DJ Effects made that logo. I just haven't added to everything yet. It costs to replace logos, especially on different banners and stuff. But I had to work with what I got. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're gonna make it do what it do. Shout out to the mentor D. Victor Chapman. Y'all make sure you guys follow him, and he got some stuff going on all over the city of Atlanta and Nashville, Tennessee, and Florida. He's everywhere. When are you going live? Let the people know when you're going live again to DJ, so you can so they can hear you spin your music and make your announcements of your next event, your next gala. He does a lot of stuff. Wherever now.
Do you have anything exciting coming on this weekend?
For me, no. You know what? This is gonna be the first Saturday I get a chance to do nothing. But I know one of my artists is performing Friday. I DJ Friday night at Joker's Wild Comedy Club, 426 Broad Street, Fairburn, Georgia, and 8 p.m. So I DJ there on Friday. I know my artists perform on Friday, and I may have a couple of phone meetings and stuff like that. That's about it. I'm trying to really not do nothing because I've been doing. Not to say not do nothing. I'm trying to structure my time because I have so much stuff coming at me, like other radio deals and TV deals and meeting with clients, new artists and stuff like that. So you know, it is so it is I don't want to say it's crazy, but
this is 2020 is only in March. Now, one thing you forgot, you guys sing happy birthday to me because you know my birthday was just Sunday, March.
Oh, you know, 13th. We just sung happy birthday to you on last Thursday, but we'll do it again for you. We'll do it again. Matter of fact, let me get your birthday song together. Hold on. Let me get a birthday song together. Hold on.
I was just getting ready to mention that. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, but see, this is gonna be this is that new birthday song right here. We're gonna do this for you. I don't know. I hope they don't cut me out, but I'm gonna do happy birthday to you. But this is my way of singing happy birthday to you. Hold on.
Are you ready?
We're gonna shine a light on you.
It's about that time, y'all. Turn your lights on. Turn your lights on. It's about that time, y'all.
You got no birthday cake though.
Turn your lights on. Car light. Turn your lights on. Street light. Turn your lights on. Headlight.
Happy birthday, be the light.
Hey, thanks.
Huh?
It's a blessing to be here another year, and you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. My birthday coming up too soon, so I don't know where we're gonna have the birthday party at. Today I gotta go look at a venue today.
Oh, you having a birthday party?
All right, we're gonna put you in the middle. We're gonna take you out. You the birthday girl. Come on.
On there. Don't just have me on there. Hey.
Shine a light on him. I see. Shine a light on him.
Hey.
Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him.
There you go. When's your birthday?
Now hold up.
May the 3rd.
Okay. Keep the person in the middle and follow me, right?
May the 3rd.
Follow me.
May the 3rd. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Make room. Make room.
Let him work. Hey.
Make room. Make room. Let him work. Let him work. Make room. Make room. Let him work. Let him work. Make room. Make room. Let him work. No. Make room. Make room. Let him work. Let him work. Make room. Make room. Let him work. Let him work. Make room. Make room. Make room. Make room.
Yay! Happy birthday, be the light. Happy birthday.
Definitely.
Happy birthday to you. Yes. So I know we're a little bit over our time, but I definitely want to end it out on a good note. We got what? Well, we got 7
minutes.
Yeah, we got 7 minutes.
You doing anything this weekend, LaRonda? Reality Rhonda?
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm poor.
You ain't cooking this weekend?
I'm always cooking. Yeah, I'm always cooking. No doubt.
Got something good you cooking this weekend?
Well, I might have my sleeve. I might have something up my sleeve.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to put the menu on Facebook, let everybody know you can cook. Oh, I forgot. Shout out to Mr. D. Victor Chapman. His birthday this week too. Fellow Pisces, happy birthday, fellow Pisces. I can't even say that word.
Yes, Pisces in the house.
All I know is Taurus, baby.
Pisces in the house.
Pisces in the house. Happy birthday, Mom, Mr. Chapman, and be the light.
Birthday.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you partying? He party all the time.
Listen.
Mr. Direct and Collect. That's what I call him, Mr. Direct and Collect. But yeah, I want to play this song here. This is one of my I think this is from our second recording album on this Solid Rock, Velma Watkins and the Angelic Singers. And matter of fact, we sung this back in 1980, 89, but we recorded the song in 95 or something like that. 95 or 96. We recorded this song in 95, 96. But wow. At that particular year, 89, I was singing with 3 choirs, and 2 of them was recording choirs. But yeah, 1 year singing with 3 choirs. So it was, you could only imagine how many songs I had to learn, how many choir robes I had to get. So my mom, she kept us in church, kept us singing because people was requesting, hey, can you come sing with us? Because they needed tenors, so, and I didn't mind singing. I love singing, really love singing.
I was in the choir as well.
Oh yeah, we know you sang in the
First
choir.
Baptist Church Youth Choir. Shout it out.
Yes. Hold on. Shout out to the Every Ready Youth Choir that we grew up in singing with. Matter of fact, Every Ready Youth Choir sung in the male chorus, and but the other traveling choir I sung with, I can't remember, but I know Melvin, the guy named Melvin, he was on the piano player there, and then Velma Watkins, because Angelic Singers, and Avis Henry Ensemble. Boy,
awesome.
Boy, we
had the community choir too. East Elmhurst Corona Community Youth Choir, and we would go sing upstate New York when
Did you say Corona Youth Choir?
Yeah, it was. Look, it's East Elmhurst Corona. That's actually an area in Queens, New York. Queens.
Okay. All right.
Shout them out.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna close out with a little bit of "On This Solid Rock" by Velma Watkins and the Angelic Singers.
Yes.
Yeah, boy, yours truly. Hope you guys have a blessed week. Happy weekend, everybody. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Be the Light, Rhonda, and Reality, Rhonda, and Be the Light. So you guys stay tuned for next Thursday. We're gonna have have a guest on the show. I'm working on having a guest on. Might have a politician or so, whatever. You never know who's gonna be on there, but I do have a list of guests who want to come on the show. So we definitely looking to entertain you guys, and we have to bring a couple of comedians on too.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. I have one thing to say. I hopefully will be able, if the weather holds up, because they did say heavy rain here in Atlanta on Friday, is a launch celebration on March 18th at Primetime Studios, and that's at 6215 Regency Parkway in Norcross, Georgia. People to People Radio is coming back. So I'm gonna connect y'all too.
Okay, People to People. Is that digital or terrestrial?
I think he actually. I used to work with him back in the day. Did a little commentary. It was AM radio.
Okay.
I think it's like Rainbow Drive. I sent Rainbow Radio. You might have heard of it.
Yeah. I used to drive. I used to ride by it all the time. I used to cut grass from there. So yeah.
Definitely shout out to Avery. So definitely I gotta hook you guys up. So maybe if you can come out, I'll send you the flyer for those. Come on through.
What time is that?
Okay, let me just see with my blind self.
Friday, I got that. Matter of fact, I'm on a global panel for song.
I think he said 6 to 10. So definitely.
I got a DJ Friday evening.
What time?
But I have to be there. I'd probably be there at 7. But dang, we can set another time up. Because I know I have to be at my gig. Yeah, because I got one speaking engagement at 1:00 on a global panel. It actually is in Germany talking about Black business and music. So definitely going to be answering questions about music and the direction of where music is going.
That sounds like a good panel.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I had a lot of speaking engagements coming up. So definitely, it's pulling me. Things like that are pulling me. And I'm definitely going to be traveling, doing some shows, speaking engagements, talking about the music industry.
Look, LaRonda, let's put that out there. You can do a DJ Grady Baby radio show panel, so we can go out with you and travel. You right? Right.
Yeah. Because it's hard traveling. Shout out to it's hard traveling by yourself. Not say I travel by myself. Because shout out to DJ Teddy Bear. Who else? DJ J Wiz, man. We've been on the road. Yiddy, sometimes we've been on the road traveling. Like if I have an engagement, I said, well, I'm finna ride out. No, they'll pull up at my house. No, you ain't going. We drive.
That's right.
And that's good to have friends like that. And I love and appreciate those brothers. They always looking out for me when I, get those engagements. Or when they have engagements, they ask me, hey, Greg, do you want to come with us? Yeah, I go with you. So they always ask sometimes, they always asking me out and they always protecting me and stuff like that. So, and also I want you guys to encourage you guys to promote yourselves and stuff. Get out there and do speaking engagements. You're you're on a platform. So make it work. You got to work yourself. We we're gonna work, but definitely people want to hear what you got to say, and people will pay you to come speak on the behalf of the show. Hey, Be the Light, can you come speak at my daughter's birthday party? Or Miss Reality Runner, can you come speak? People, just promote your, you really got to put yourself out there, and promote. Because I know when we get ready to do, you guys better come to Memphis when I get on.
Gotta let us know. We're there.
Award show. Okay.
Gotta let us know in advance. Can't be like last minute.
You haven't been following me. See, this is how I know y'all don't follow me. You haven't seen the post? Yeah, the date is on there.
Should we be getting posts or should we be getting phone calls?
See, you know what? See, you know what? I be in so many meetings and calls. And
I don't want to find out like everybody else. Come on.
What? You know what? You don't even read your text message. You're talking about you on phone calls and emails. You don't read your emails. You know what?
Really?
You know what?
That's what phone is for.
You know what? You know what? I ain't even gonna go there because I can.
Listen, I did read the text and it was for Wednesday.
Reality.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because I don't want to go there with her because I'm trying to behave.
You can't. I could pull up the receipt. It said Wednesday.
Okay. All right, Miss Reality Rhonda.
Yeah.
Did you know about the induction?
I did.
Thank you very much. Be the Light. Okay. Be the Light. Want to be?
I be busy too now. Come on,
I know you do.
I'm a singer-songwriter. I have engagements too. Yeah. With some of the stuff, I'm just like this one just told me last night. I'm reconnecting after this pandemic, back with some of the people that I used to work with in the past. So it's a blessing.
Right. But yeah, that's
come in the future.
I know we all have lives and stuff like that, so it's hard to keep up with what everybody has going on because everybody have dates, calendars. So it's not like. I understand you always moving and you got family and everything. So I know everybody's busy. Everybody has his thing though. So, take time to promote yourself and support, your team. Absolutely. Share the brand, share, like and share. Like and share. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get into this song and get out of here because I got to go look at a venue for my birthday celebration because I need to lock this in so I can give everybody a date, put a flyer together so I can get the invitations out. Now, let me tell you this. Now, I know so many people. I'd rather just if I can get you the invites, I can, but I'm so super busy. I can just put the flyer out. I may just do an ad, but I know probably a lot of people gonna come. I already got 150 people telling they coming in away, so it's gonna be crazy. Like Mr. Victor Chapman said, I might well have it at Phillips Arena or something like that.
Like that. Oh, that's how we getting down.
But people flying in from out of town. It's gonna be crazy.
Awesome.
It's gonna be my birthday party is gonna be crazy. DJ J Wiz gonna be on the ones and twos. I may do a little something. But I have my comedian friends. They're gonna come out. It just, oh my goodness, have some some local celebrities. Hopefully they'll come out and support, show they love. And because I wasn't gonna do a party, but when I found out people was coming from out of town, I like, okay, let's do it. So,
great.
Yes, Miss Rhonda, Miss Reality.
I made a little oops. I do have Founders Day with my sorority this weekend. I apologize, but it was a day of Zoom.
It's all right. Okay, congratulations on Founders Day. Yes. All right. Make sure you take plenty. I don't know if y'all allowed to take pictures, but make sure you send them our love.
Thank you.
And definitely give you a shout out and everything. But all right, let me get to this gospel song. Get to this On This Solid Rock by Velma Watkins and the Angelic Singers.
morning, Jay Wiz.
Jay Wiz, this is a song that we sung, right? Velma Walkers and them the angelic singers on This Solid Rock.
Okay, I sung that in church as well. That's one of the oldies but goodies. What God said on the ground or sinking sand. All the ground.
See, this song is one of the songs that when we got to the part where sinking, we was going down. We was
the tennis.
We was like slowly dropping down to the floor.
Oh, you was sinking sand. Oh, that was hot.
Hold on.
Amen. Okay.
You going down? There we go.
Okay.
That song right there.
Yes, I remember those competition ones when we had that. I remember Bobby Jones.
Yeah, we
went there, and then McDonald's had theirs. I remember we came. Now I don't know, it was runners up, but we moved up for our little choir. We did pretty good. We didn't win, but definitely.
Hey, Jay Wiz, did we do Bobby Jones? I think we did Bobby Jones. I think we went to Tennessee. Jones. We went somewhere.
Did the McDonald one?
I think so. Like I said, we was young. I was probably like 14 years old at the time. It was kind of young. Wiz was probably 8, 9 years old, something like that. Those was the golden years. For me, then when the choir got suspended or dispersed, so that's when I went to the world. Because there was a whole reason why I went to church, just to sing. The preaching and stuff was okay, but I grew up around preachers and stuff, so it didn't. I knew like I said, I know the word, but we studied the word because we had to have Bible study at home before we go to church. My mama, she didn't play that mess. Like in Sunday school, everybody had to have a Bible verse. Mm-hmm. No, we couldn't say Jesus whipped like everybody else. We had to say something new. We couldn't do John 3:16. We couldn't do none of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I would try to find the shortest verse in the Bible. In the book of Becca, I think that's a shortest verse. It says, write your vision down, make it plain, it shall not tarry, it shall surely come. So that's a very short verse, next to Jesus wept,
Jesus wept, or John, like you said, 3:16.
Yeah, but let me get out of here. Let us get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for checking out the Grady Taylor Show. Yes. Me, be the reality LaRonda. We are in the building, and we love you guys. Each one reach one, each one teach one. We love you guys. We are out of here. Peace. All of the ground.